we say it. All right. Good. So, right, like I said, the ein man is ein aus is neutral, which is why I use ein. Like I said, ein is used for neutral nouns. The man is masculine, which is why I used ein man. Both is masculine, which is why I use ein. And just like that, with a simple rule, with that simple rule, you can always ascribe an indefinite article to any noun, your choice. Good. So we've learned that, and please, I also made mention of the fact that all nouns in German language must be written in capital letter. You make good use of this little rule, anyway, not only little rule. It's a very, very important rule in German language. Later, we're going to make good use of it later on. So for today, and well, now look at what we call the negative article. Call it in German language negative. The negative article. Negative article, here doesn't really matter about it. So we go. The next one called negative article. Now, what do we mean by the negative article? Please be careful. The negative article, like negative article, you know, your English language, we don't have such a thing in English language. In English language, they don't have such a thing. They don't have such a thing in English language, like saying, but what the English people use is saying not a or not an, not a or not an. In German language, they use special articles for that. If they want to express something like not a or not an or none, they use what kind. Kind is used for negating masculine nouns. For example, I want to say kind house. Kind, okay, kind tish means not a tish. Means not a table. Huh? And the kind, I mean to negate, for negating what? For negating masculine nouns. Please don't forget that. The kind used for negating what? Masculine nouns. Please don't forget. Also, we have one called the kind, can also be the kine. Kine can be used for negating feminine nouns. For example, kine brille means not a glass, the eyeglass, or let me use something easier to remember. Let's say tasche, kine tasche. Tasche means bag. Means it's a feminine noun. It's a feminine word or a feminine noun, not a bag. So you use the kine. Kine is used for negating feminine nouns. That's what we use the kind for. So kinetasche, kintish. When you ask me, sir, okay, but how do we negate neutral words? How can we negate neutral words? Yes, no problem. You can also use kind to negate neutral words. Kind to negate neutral words. For example, kind book. Kind book, not a book. Don't forget a book is neutral. Kind book. So kind can also be used for what? For negating neutral words or neutral nouns. For negating neutral words. A kind book. Book is neutral, as you have seen. So, sir, do we have a way of negating plural nouns? Do we have ways, or do we have a way of negating plural nouns? Of course, we do. Because we use keine to negate plural nouns. Now, keine Kinder. Kinder means children, means no children, no kids or no children. Used for negating feminine nouns, plural nouns. Yeah, or words as you want. So you want to so it's very simple. It's very easy to remember. So in all, just to summarize what we just said, what I just said anyway, I said that what kind can be used for negating, masculine, or pronouns. The kind for negating feminine or plural nouns. Right. So with these simple tricks, not really tricks, with this simple rule, you can negate any noun, your choice. Let's take some examples. Someone asks you a question. I'm coming. So negate the following nouns. Estás, estás ein book. Is that a book? So ask the question. If it is not a book, then what do you say? Nein. Das ist kein Buch. Don't forget, that is not a book. Someone asking, is that a book? Is that ein Buch? Is that ein Buch? I want to say, no, it is not a book. What do you say? First of all, don't forget, is that ein Buch? That's a yes or no question. Third person, yes. If it's a book, you say yes. Yeah, that's ein Buch. That is ein Buch. But if it's not a book, you say nein. That is kein Buch. And that is not a book. Example, you look at this stuff, let's say, someone asks you, Guten Tag, is that ein Buch? Is this the book? Of course, it's clear to you know when if you're in your right state of mind, you know this is a mouse. There's no. Say nine. That is kein Buch. That is ein Mouse. That is not a book. So it's a very powerful article and it makes things so easy for German speakers. Nein, das ist kein Buch. All right, let's go on that one again. Frau Fever, can you try this? Is das, why is this one always going to? Is das eine Tasche? Tasche means bag, your handbag, you know, your handbag. Now, someone asks you, is this a Tasche? Is das eine Tasche? So what do you tell the person first?
Nein.
Nein,
Das ist keine Tasche.
Super, very good, sehr gut. Nein, das ist keine Tasche. Because why? Tasche, of course, you know, is feminine. So that I use keine for it. So it's very simple. You can even do it directly by just put the K in front of the eine. I have keine. You can say it's how easy that will be. All right, Chuka, would you mind trying this? I'll ask you, is das ein Tisch? Tisch means table. Assume that someone asks you, oh, Chuka, look at this song. Schau dir mal, ist das ein Tisch? So what do you first of all say to the person?
Nein.
Then
Das ist kein Tisch.
Nein. Again, no
Nein. Nein. Das ist kein Tisch.
Good. 9. 9. Das ist ein Tisch. No, that is not a Tisch. 9. Das ist kein Tisch. So later you will learn that. All right, so you've learned how to use what? How to use your kind and your keine to negate nouns. Good. So we go on. All these things you apply them in the course book. Next week we're going to look at grammatic. If you do grammatic, then we'll look at the work in the course book together. So I'll see that workout. All right. Normally you have to use 2 months to learn your A1, 8 weeks, but I doubt if that will be enough. But anyway, I will speak to your guardian about that if we need more time for that. All right, because we are 2 in class, so I have to share the time to each of you. You might have to learn a class of 12 weeks if that would be needed. Okay, so let's go on. Now, the next one is what we call the possessive article. Possessive article. Of course, you are used to speaking English language, though it is not your, say, it's not your mother tongue. It's just a official language. It's an official language anyway. So with that, you grew up learning the language anyway, which means you are used to 1 or 2 grammatics of the English language. Now, but we are into German, not English. Possessive article, of course. How do I express possession in English language? Of course, mix of my, your, our, is, their. These words is what you use in English language. Very, very simple, right? But in German language, we have the same way. But please don't forget that you have to pay attention to the kind of gender the noun has. Now, in German language, we have the following articles, the following possessive articles. I'm going to do a table, and the table will help us in understanding the usage of these articles. So we have the English format, we have the German format for masculine nouns, for feminine nouns, for neutral nouns, and for the plural nouns. I will move this page here. All right, so with this, I believe suffice in explaining better. So in English language, let's start with when for my, your informal, that is when you're referring to your friend, your is, are, it's, what is this in them? Cutting out. Right. Let me put that in the next line. Right. So it's our let me see you people's you people's to be let me get a pushed up here. So my keyboard is a bit in German, so it's not easy trying to, but let me just for now, I'll read that later. You people's, then we have our, then we have dear, and we have your, in the formal setting, your sir, your so sir, your so ma. Your so sir, your so ma. Okay, good. And we have the dear. All right. So for masculine now, how do I say my? We use what? My, for example, mein Mann, mein Vater, mein Vater, my father, mein. So if I want to refer to, I want to put a possession of mine, and the noun is masculine, so I use mine, just like your normal mine, kind, same format here. Mine. For me, see what meine, for example, meine Mutter means mother. Meine Mutter. What about if the noun is neutral? So you say what? Mein Kind, my child. Mein Kind. You also use mine for that. Mein Kind. For plural, you also use meine. Meine Kinder. Use meine Kinder. So please, you must know the gender of the noun before you can ascribe whatever article you want to use to the noun. It's very, very important. If you don't know the gender of the noun, please always ask to be sure. It's better to ask than to speak nonsense. So, mein Vater, meine Mutter, mein Kind, meine Kinder. Let's say it. Mein Vater.
My father.
My father.
No, my
My
father.
mother.
Oh, there's no kobo. Oh, chuka kobo yonzo. No be my father now. Mein Vater.
My
My
father.
father.
Meine Mutter.
Meine Mutter.
Mein Kind.
Mein Kind.
Meine Kinder.
Meine Kinder.
Good. What about your informal? If you're referring to your party, your friend, please use this kind of your possessive form. Please be very careful. Know when you're saying to your daddy. Daddy, here is your food. You can't just say, daddy, here is your food. Daddy, here is your food, sir. Daddy, here is your food. That is formal. You want to refer to your friend. If you want to refer to your friend or your brother or somebody who you're used to already, then you have to be so formal with for your brother. John, now, yes, this is your food. Yeah, John, this is your food. You don't have to put sour mouth there. So in this form, this is informal. So you say, for example, then dein Bruder, your brother. Dein Bruder, feminine, you can say deine Schwester. Deine Schwester. Or Schwester is a feminine noun. Deine Schwester. And that, for your neutral nouns, let me use a new word for you. Dein Geschwister, your siblings. Dein Geschwister. Geschwister means what? Siblings. Dein Geschwister. Dein Geschwister. Und dann deine Häuser. Means your houses. Deine Häuser. No, I taught you when we have something like this umlaut form, when we have the triple vowels, remember we did that in the triple vowels format. Häuser is plural. So when you have the A umlaut on U, it's pronounced like oil, just like the EU, oil. So oil is plural, means houses. So dein Bruder, deine Geschwister. I'm going to reduce the font so to make it more readable. Let me reduce the font of my writing now. Good. I think this is better. So, dein Bruder. Let's say dein Bruder.
Dein Bruder.
Deine Schwester.
Deine Schwester.
Deine Schwester. This is like saying, don't forget our form of pronouncing. Deine Schwester. Schwester, ta. Deine Schwester.
Deine Schwester.
Dein Geschwister.
Deine Geschwister.
And deine Geschwister is a neutral word. As you can see here, it's neutral. Dein Geschwister.
Dein Geschwister.
Gut. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. And the plural, deine Häuser, your houses.
Deine Häuser.
Sehr gut. So, Now, what about is? What's referred to is? Oh, that is John's house. That is John's house. Sein Haus is gross. His house is big. So what also is, okay, I can say the next example is uncle. Because uncle is masculine, so I say what John's uncle, sein Onkel. Sein Onkel. Feminine O. Seine Tante is auntie. Seine Tante. What about his say sein Enkelkind, his grandchild. Sein Enkelkind. Sein Enkelkind. That sein is, but please be careful of the gender of the noun. Sein Enkelkind. Sein Enkelkind. We have the plural. Seine Enkelkinder. Seine Enkelkinder. Enkelkinder is grandchildren. Sein Onkel is uncle. Don't forget, I did not say it is seine Onkel because uncle is not feminine, please. And seine is just feminine. Onkel is masculine, it's uncle. Seine Onkel, seine Tante, of course, Tante is feminine. So I use seine Tante, sein Enkelkind is grandchild, which is, like I said, Enkelkind, kind is neutral. Kind is neutral, which is why I say sein Enkelkind. Then we have seine Enkelkinder. Of course, Kinder is plural. You can see why I said seine Enkelkinder. So let's say it, sein Onkel.
Sein Onkel.
Seine Tante.
Seine Tante.
Sein Enkelkind.
Sein Enkelkind.
Sein Enkelkind.
Sein Enkelkind.
Seine Enkelkind.
Seine Enkelkinder.
Seine Enkelkinder.
This is called kind and not kind. Someone say, yeah, it's called kind. No, it's not kind. My kind is not my kind, not my kind. All right. So some words may look like that. Some words in English language look alike in German, but please be careful with the pronunciation. How about R? R, we use ya or ire. Example. Ya zone, a son, ya zone, son. Ihre Tochter, daughter, ihre Tochter, daughter. Then let's just your auto, a car, and ihre Tochter, ihre Tochter, ihre Tochter. Now let's see here, your zone is our son. Use the ear, R. If the ear to has its own masculine part, as its feminine, and as its neutral, as its plural. So if you want to say our son, I say what? Your zone. Let's say your zone.
Your son.
Your zone.
Your son.
Ihre Tochter.
Ihre Tochter.
Ihre Tochter.
Ihre Tochter.
Ihr Auto.
Ihr Auto.
Means a car. You see, a car. Ihr Auto. Ihre Töchter.
Ihre Tochter.
Yeah. So this forget what pronunciation. This is Tochter. Tochter. This is Töchter. Töchter. I said ihre Töchter. Good. What about its head, its tail, its soul? You can also use sein for that. You can say, oh, sein Kopf, its head. Seine Hals, its neck. Then sein Auge, its eye. Seine Augen, its eyes. Sein Kopf, its head. I know that it's a bit confusing that this is and it have the same possessive pronoun, but you as a speaker, the person you are talking to, two of you already know what I'm talking about already. So you should not, that should be clear to both of you. Unless There's a person now comes and say, what are you referring to? Are you referring to is or it? They're not ask person, oh, I'm referring to a person. Okay. So one word can have different meaning or different usage, but it is clear between the speakers what the word mean or mean to them and may mean to another person coming in. Who should be okay to another person coming in here. So in this case, I'm saying design to mean it's. So let's say sein Kopf.
Sein Kopf.
Kopf means what? Head. Kopf. It's head. Sein Kopf.
Sein Kopf.
Seine Hals. Neck.
Seine Hals.
Seine Hals.
Seine Hals.
Sein Auge. Auge means eye. Sein Auge. One eye.
Sein Auge.
Sein Auge.
Sein Auge.
Then seine Augen.
Seine Augen.
This means what? The eyes. Its eyes. The two eyes. Sein Kopf. Seine Hals. Sein Auge. Seine Augen. Soon you will learn how to find a plural of nouns. Now what about you people? Let's assume that look at this you now. This your. It's just for one person. You. But if you're not more than one person, maybe two of you, I'm afraid to two of you. I say, oh, you people's, you people's, two of you people's. Yes, how do we express that? I don't have to refer to two people, but two or more people. I want to refer to their possession. I use oya or oil. So for example, if what they possess is masculine, I want to refer to it, I say what? Oya. For example, I say oya Großvater. You guys is you people's grandfather. Oya Großvater. Euer Großvater. Euer Großvater. This is what? You guys is grandfather. Euer Großvater. Let's say it. Euer Großvater. Now.
Euer Großvater.
Let's have two of you now. Chuka and Chioma. Two of you now, you possess maybe something that's feminine, maybe a cat. So say, oh, you guys, you people's cat. I say, Oyere Katse. Oyere Katse means you guys is cat. Oyere Katse. So please be careful that if what you guys possess is masculine, is Oya. Use Oya to refer to it. Oya, you guys is grandfather. You guys is cat. Oyere, let's say it. Oyere. It's not Oyare o. Kobonyozo. Biko. This is oy and r. I said er, not like r. The ar, r. Oy, oya. I said oya. Euer Großvater. Then this is not oy. Because that is not re, oy and re. Do re mi, eure Katze. Eure Katze. Not Katzen. Katze. Say. Katzen. Say. Eure Katze. Hold. Someone sent a message. Okay. We continue. So for the next one is oy. For the neutral, let us know what you guys possess is a neutral. Maybe you guys possess a bed, and bed is neutral. You say what? Oya bait. Oya bait. Bait is neutral, so we use oya. Right? Oya bait. Let's say it. Oya bait. Oya bait. All right. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So, oya bait. All right. Let's assume now that you guys can possess something which is plural. I can say eure Schuhen. You guys is shoes. Eure Schuhen. You guys is shoes. Eure Schuhen. Eure Schuhen. Let's take it again. Euer Großvater.
Eure Großvater.
No, one more time.
Euer Großvater.
Then, eure Katze.
Eure Katze.
Cat.
Then, euer Beet.
Euer
Beet.
Beet.
Beet is bird. The bird usually a lion. Then, eure Schuhen.
Eure Schuhe.
Schuhen.
Schuhen.
Yeah, means your shoes. Eure Schuhen.
Eure Schuhe.
Good, we go further to our, some hour. So if you guys, if what we possess is masculine, we say what? Unser. Example. Unser. Let's see, let me use the word. Okay. Unser Freund, our friend. Unser Freund, our friend. Then for feminine, is unsere Freundin. If the friend is feminine, please use unsere. Unsere Freundin. Then if it's neutral, say yeah, unser Kleid, our cloth. Unser Kleid. Then we have the unsere Kleider, our clothes. So let's take it again. Unser Freund.
Unser Freund.
Yeah, unser Freund. Then if what you possess is feminine, please use unsere to refer to what we're talking about. Oh, unsere Freundin.
Unsere Freundin.
Freundin is feminine. Unsere Freundin.
Unsere Freundin.
Then Kleid means clothes. Kleid means what? Clothes. So we say what? Unser Kleid.
Unser Kleid.
Unser Kleid.
Unser Kleid.
Clyde. Don't forget I taught you that what A-E. When we join A and E, what do we have? I. Like Aya, eins, zwei, drei. Unser Kleid.
Unser Kleid.
Yeah, if it is plural, you say what? Unsere Kleider.
Unsere Kleider.
Good. So you can see that the unsere can be both for feminine and for masculine. The unser can be for both masculine and for the unser can be used for feminine and plural, while the unser can be for masculine and neutral. It's just very simple. But the most important thing is you just know the gender of the nouns. Once you know the gender of the noun, then you can apply whatever article you want to apply to it, whether it is possessive or whether it is negative or it's your choice. But there's no gender of the noun, which I said it might not be easy to know the gender of the noun, but as you go on with the class, you get used to it. I also advise you to please after the class, the videos will be uploaded to YouTube. Please kindly watch the video to refresh your memory. As I'm not giving you assignment. Your assignment is just to refresh memory. I will start giving assignment when we start with the course book, where you do some little listening work, writing work, and some tests. So please, you can also subscribe to that video so that you don't need to be, I don't need to be sending you the links. You can just go there. Once you finish the class, you can always go there. Then you can get updates of the videos that are there and watch. Very, very easy. You don't need to write notes, which is also a less stress for you. So please make good advantage of the platform. Dear also means what? For dear, we also use the same format. The same format we use for here. But you know the difference between two of them. We'll be explained to you later on. So here, example, we say what they are. Let's assume what we possess or what they possess. What they possess is the masculine. Let's say a dog. Say what the ear owned means their dog. Don't panic. Don't begin as a start. But the ear, you use ear for your deer and use ear for How do you know the difference? Like I said, the difference is known to the speakers. If two people are referring to something, then they should know what the ear is referring to. Unless maybe you now come as a third party, you don't know that we don't have idea what they're talking about. Then they will tell you that, oh, we are talking about our dog. That's what we call what word in context. So please don't be very careful with that. Ihr und, ihr can also be referred to ihr und. And if what the person is feminine, we say what? Ihre Undine. Ihre Undine. Undine means what? A female dog, that's a bitch. Ihre Undine. Ihr und, ihre Undine. Let's assume that what the process is now what? Neutral. So what? Ihr house. I'll just make it something easier. Ihr house. It's what? Their house. Ihr house. Ihre Hunde. Their dogs. Ihre Hunde. Ihre Hunde means their dogs. Ihre Hunde. Let's take it again. Ihr Hund.
Ihr
Hund.
Ihre Undine.
Ihre Undine.
Ihr Haus.
Ihr
Haus.
Haus.
Ihre Hunde.
Ihre Hunde.
Yeah, ihre Hunde. And for the last one, which is your sir, you're more referring to your daddy or you want to refer to that, want to refer to them. What they said, your food, sir, your social sir, or your boss, or somebody you have to respect. Please also use here for it. Say, yeah, okay, let me just make it very easy. Your art, your doctor. Your heart means your doctor. And your Provisioning is your hairdresser, a female hairdresser, and also use ear for it. Your auto, your Andy, your cell phone, sir, your cell phone, sir, your Andy, your Andy, and your Andes, your Andes. So we have your heart. Your heart means what? Your doctor, sir, or your doctor, ma. Oh, sir, your doctor, sir, will come today. Your doctor will come tomorrow, ma. Your doctor will do that, ma. Your doctor will do that, sir. Your heart. Let's say your heart.
Your heart.
Then ihre Friseurin means your female hairdresser. Ihre Friseurin.
Ihre Friseurin.
Ihre Friseurin.
Ihre Friseurin.
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 It's not we're not speaking Ungarish. This is like ihre Friseurin. Ihre Friseurin.
Ihre Friseurin.
Good. Ihr Andy.
Ja, Andy.
Gut, ja, Andy. Und wir haben ihre Andys.
Ihre Andy.
Your cell phones. So good. With these, we can easily refer to any possessive pronoun. We have less than 1 minute for this time. We're going to look at the next in the next meeting which we have. So you want to end your class today in the next 15 minutes, but because I delayed your time, so we'll do it to 17:15 or 17:15. Let's say 17:30 anyway. So please kindly stay with me for today. So and that will be that for the possessive article, and we will revise that once again in the next meeting. So I'm going to stop the meeting now. We have 10 minutes break. Refresh yourself, then we will continue with that and do some examples.